The cold, sterile light of the Star Destroyer bridge offered no solace. The reports, crisp and efficient, cut through the quiet hum of the massive vessel, each word a fresh sting. The mission had failed. The map to Skywalker, so tantalizingly close, was now gone. And the droid, BB-8, along with a newly discovered Force-sensitive girl, Rey, had slipped through their grasp. We see Kylo Ren standing amidst his officers, his imposing figure a monument of contained fury. He listens, his masked face betraying nothing, yet the tension radiating from him is palpable. Then, with a sudden sharp turn, he confronts a computer terminal. It's a moment that could easily be dismissed as a simple, childish tantrum. But if we lean in, if we observe closely, we begin to understand that this is far more than an outburst. This is Kylo Ren, the self-proclaimed heir to Darth Vader, shattering not just a piece of equipment, but the illusion of his own absolute control. What makes this particular act of destruction so profoundly revealing? It's not merely the frustration of a setback, it's a deeply personal affront to his identity and his core beliefs. Kylo Ren believes himself destined for greatness, chosen to wield immense power in the Force. He identifies strongly with the raw, untamed might of the dark side. To be thwarted by a traitor, a stormtrooper who abandoned the First Order, and a scavenger girl from a desert planet is an unbearable humiliation. It exposes a chasm between his self-perception and the stark reality of his failures. This humiliation feeds a profound sense of inadequacy. He is enraged that his seemingly superior power, his dark lineage, and the overwhelming military might of the First Order could be outmaneuvered by individuals he deems utterly insignificant. The computer terminal in this context becomes a symbol of the very system that has failed him. It represents the logical, tactical approach, the reliance on technology and strategy, all of which proved insufficient in securing his prize. His attack on the console, therefore, is an attack on the order that couldn't deliver. It's a physical manifestation of his simmering belief that his own raw power in the Force should be superior to any machine, any military strategy, any conventional method. Why rely on tracking systems and TIE fighters when the Force in his hands should simply compel outcomes? This moment highlights his internal conflict. He wants to command and utilize the vast resources of the First Order, yet he resents their limitations, especially when they expose his own. This isn't just about the immediate failure, it's about a deeper, persistent struggle within Kylo Ren. He constantly battles against his own perceived weaknesses, the pull to the light side, and the ghost of his father, Han Solo. Each setback, especially one at the hands of those he considers beneath him, is a harsh reminder of his own limitations, his inability to perfectly control every variable, and perhaps his own unworthiness in living up to Vader's fearsome legacy. The shattering of the terminal is a desperate attempt to violently assert control over something, anything, when the grander, more important objectives slip through his fingers. We see this chaotic frustration defining his leadership style throughout the trilogy. He often acts impulsively, driven by emotion rather than cold calculation. He prioritizes overwhelming displays of power, sometimes at the expense of strategic nuance or the loyalty of his subordinates. This incident on the bridge is an early, vivid blueprint for the leader he would become. Powerful, yes, but deeply insecure, prone to emotional outbursts, and fundamentally believing that ultimate power resides solely within himself and the Force, not in any external structure or alliance. So, the next time we recall that moment, let's not merely see an angry young man lashing out. Let's see a complex, conflicted figure, trapped between immense power and profound insecurity. Let's see the visible cracking of his carefully constructed persona, revealing the raw, unaddressed frustrations that define his very being. It's a powerful insight into the soul of Kylo Ren, an early indicator of the internal battles that would shape his tragic journey. This scene reminds us how even the most powerful characters are shaped by their perceived limitations and the ways they choose to react to them. It's a universal struggle, though magnified dramatically in a galaxy far, far away. We'd love to hear your thoughts on this moment. Do you see other instances where Kylo Ren's actions reveal his deeper frustrations? Share your insights in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this discussion, please consider following for more explorations into the characters and stories that resonate with us. Thank you for joining us today.